What's going on, guys? It's me. I'm gonna be doing another Minecraft wood skin trolling. This part will have audio. I'll pretty much show you how to do it. If you know how to download a skin, which you should, how to hide, basically a complete tutorial on what to do, where to hide, what maps to do it on, if you're doing this specific wood skin trolling. Wood is on pretty much all of the murder mystery maps, so it's gonna be it's pretty easy to get a map where you can get a spot. Stone is pretty good as well if you want to download a stone skin. Obsidian is probably the best one, but since so little maps have obsidian, and if you don't buy MVP Plus and can't choose a map every single game, you probably so wood is probably the easiest with the most maps. As you can see, there's so much wood. This map. This map isn't the best map for the wood trolling. Because that was kind of funny when they just walk in front of you because they don't see you, and then just have a funny clip of someone just. I've won multiple games, even though they haven't been on record. I've won multiple games of me doing that. This map doesn't really have a hiding spot for this, but the next game should. Yeah. Also, with this thing, you should never hide right next to like this thing, because as you can see, I don't even blend in at all. It doesn't look like I blended in. As you can see, he stabbed me. But let's get into another game here, and we'll see what's going on with this game. Oh yeah, this one has a very good hiding spot. You want to go to a spot that obviously isn't walked by every single person, because then at one point a murderer will see you, and you will die, because they will kill you if they do see you. Sometimes they troll a little, but yeah, so you're gonna need to a spot that's like looked at much, but not looked at as much, so it has to be a little obvious. On this map, one of the best ones is the, what's it called? The, little, merchant place over here. Where is it? It's over here. Somewhere over here. You always want to match up with your wood skin. Even, you might not have the same exact wood skin as I have right now, but you might want to always match up with your exact wood, because if you don't, it doesn't look too good, unless you're in a really, really dark map. And even though some of these maps are kind of dark, you need to be in a really dark map. So, here is the merchant place I was talking about. I will show you a good hiding spot. Right here, if you have my wood skin, is a pretty good hiding spot. It's completely full of wood. So people usually do walk past this. As you can see, I'm pretty blended in here if you're not looking. See, people do run past this, but they don't look here. See, if you see, people will run past this, but they never look really inside of the things. You want to go in a place that's walked by a lot. See, a person just walked past me right there. People will walk past you. Some innocents will walk up to you because they realize that you are skin trolling. But yeah, basically you want to go to a spot that has your kind of material. Because stone is kind of good because it's really only one stone, and stone is on almost every single map. But wood is on more often map, and it's funnier because it's in better spots. Because when you're stone skin trolling, you usually don't get any clips of people just walking past you, people doing stuff like that. But some people say you do want to stay shifted, but that does bring you out a little bit. So yeah, if you're a detective, this works as well. With murderer, it can work. I'm pretty sure it sometimes does work. You can be murderer with this. As you can see, there are 2 innocents left. Yeah. So even though both murderers are left, one of them, I think, one of them did walk past me at one point in time. KFDLFK, the Ugandan knuckle skin. So yeah, he did walk past me. As you can see, people do walk past me. They just didn't see me. So this is a good spot. You always want to line up exactly, because if you're a little bit off, even a little bit forward, you always want your head to be lined up. Shifting can be good in some spots, but not in spots like this. So yeah, as you can see, they can't find us. I mean, this would have probably not have worked if this was a regular skin, because at one point I'm pretty sure the murderer would have killed me. This sometimes even does work when you're see, I'm pretty sure that, oh yep, he's gonna kill me. But as you can see, he didn't see me at the beginning. He took some time to see me. Like, he didn't see me at the obvious at the beginning. And people who aren't as smart or as good at murderers won't see you. But he did get a chance to see me. Oh, this is one of the best maps. If you're not on a map that's good for wood skin and you're wood skin trolling, just play it like a regular game, like you don't even have a skin. I'm pretty sure I recorded, this is when I started to think I should record wood skin videos because of this map. A murderer was looking for me for almost the whole entire game, and he couldn't find me. He came into the house and just spammed around. As you can see, there's so much wood. I'm pretty sure this was my spot or something exactly like this. See, you see, this innocent does see me that I am wood trolling, but they just kind of sit there and you kind of need to run away from that. But most people won't see you because they won't be looking for you. But if you do it at the beginning, this is a pretty epic win strategy because I've been playing. I had another Hypixel account, but I lost that computer, so I made another one. And I've had this account for, I don't know, maybe a month or two, and I already am sitting at like 150 wins, close to enough. And I don't play this game that often. So, yeah, it's actually a pretty easy way to catch some quick dubs. And, yeah. So make sure you line up perfectly. And you make sure that no one is near you. Because innocents will stand right next to you because they are dumb. And even if they don't see you, because the innocent's right in front of you, they will just swing their sword to other innocent that they can see, and they will end up killing you. So you're going to need to, as you can see, I saw a person. That person sees me, so I'm gonna run away. But yeah, a lot of people do die around you. There's sometimes even dead bodies hide your Also, a cool thing you could type in chat is easy. I think someone saw me. Steve saw me. This spot isn't completely lined up because you always want to go to a spot that has a little wood next to yours, because then you'll be like a little inside the wall. So this is a pretty good spot. You always gotta line yourself up, or they will kind of see. This is also really funny when people do walk past you, because people do walk past you. The only people, I think, more innocents have seen me. That murder just happened right behind me, so yeah, we did win. But I'm pretty sure the murderer might have at one point walked past me. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, you're gonna need it. Some maps such as, no, this one's kind of good, but there are a lot of woods that don't work with this, so if you are going to try this, and you are going to try this, you're going to need to find a wood that actually can pass with R. And the best thing about this is that it doesn't really matter if you're a detective, murderer, or innocent. It's fun to play because, yeah, you always have like a role in trolling. See, stairs are like one of the best ways to hide, because everyone walks past them, but no one suspects them. Just firing a lot of those. Oh, the murderer just was behind me. I'm scared. Yeah, the worst thing about murder mystery is that you have such a low chance of getting murder over and over again. And that's kind of like the worst thing about murder mystery, and that's why wood trolling or skin trolling is the best way to compare with that, because even if you're a murderer, you can play a normal game as murderer. A lot of people won't suspect you as murderer. I could have put on that map. But a lot of people won't suspect you as murderer, and this is just a fun way to play an all-around game. Some of the best places to hide are probably stairs, hallways. Not something too obvious, like just like some a doorway. A doorway is kind of good, but you can't be like going up on one of these things, because these things do have a good amount of wood on them. That's pretty good because it's not too obvious, because people do hide up here, so they will look up here, so you will maybe get a troll going on, but it's also not too. Or that this was a good spot. One of my comments. Let's see. It's okay, because as you can see, it doesn't really line up that well. So they will see me if they do see me. Some people even look at your spot and don't see you because of obvious reason. And obviously, if you don't find a spot, just play a regular game of murder mystery. And that's always fun, just standing, watching people just run past you with their swords out. Wow, I'm very bad at this game. But, yeah, it's always kind of flipping funny. I haven't gotten one yet. I usually get one once per video, once or twice per video. Getting a lot of bad maps. There's one of the most amazing one of the map where I had a really bad spot, and the murderer walked through me. As you can see, I'm a murderer right now. So that's gonna be kind of fun. I'm a pretty good murderer. But yeah, you don't have to. Best thing about this map is you don't have to wait if you're a murderer or if you're innocent, because innocent you can hide and get some funny clips, and murderer you can just kill people. So yeah, Double Up is also more fun to play this because two murderers can walk past you at once, and that is very funny. And as I kill this guy right here. So since this is murder, you usually never want to throw your sword unless it's absolutely necessary. I know I'm not the best murderer. I haven't gotten much murder wins, but I do get a lot of kills. But you never really want to throw your sword because for some people, if they're laggy, the animation shows that you still have the sword in your hand. I don't know how that guy knows it's me, but okay. I stabbed him, but that was stupid. That was very stupid. I don't understand that. Oh. So as you can see, this map does have a lot of wood on it. But not all the wood is the same, because there are different hundreds of, no, not hundreds, but a certain amount of number of woods that do end up being some. That do end up, like, you know, being good. Let me fire this one. You should always probably have a set spot on most maps, or have one or two spots on most maps, so you can immediately get to that spot, and you know where that spot is, and you know it's good. If you're doing this, obviously. You just want to watch this for fun, that's fine. It's also fun to do with friends if you can get your friends to join. I think this might not have my spot. You can always find a spot. There's a spot. Is this a good one? Let's check. Ooh, it is. Kind of. Even though it's like basically the exact same kind of wood, the brightness of the wood is being lit up by the torch, but I'm not that much outline right here. Oh, that actually might be a good spot right there. See, people will walk up these stairs, but they won't, see you. Because you will be, see, this spot is pretty good, actually. This might be my new spot for this map. You can't really move anything. You can move your head, because sometimes you get off-angled because your body's tilted like this, and even if your head is down in the right position, it doesn't even matter your body. So you move your head, try and get in exact position, make sure up against the wall. My skin's kind of bad in the way that you shouldn't get the skin that I have, because I have black at the back There's so many skins. You know how to download the skin, obviously. This person died right in front of me. I didn't catch the clip, but the person did die legitimately right in front of me. That's super funny. I wish I caught it on camera, him dying, but now the person probably did end up walking upstairs, which I did not see me. So it's always kind of funny if you are murderer or innocent. Or also you can use this on other maps. I've done it before where it's hide and seek, but I didn't turn into a prop. That's a good challenge. You could try that sometime. It's funny because people assume that you're a prop and you're not a prop. So it's actually sometimes does work better in hide and seek. It's just not as fun as hide and seek because hide and seek isn't played as much as murder mystery. So if you want me to play any other games, just drop it in the comments down below. That'd be whatever you guys want to see in the next video. I am getting another piece of Wi-Fi soon, so I should be able to play better games, better stuff. But that is coming, I'm pretty sure, tomorrow. So yeah, I should be getting some better stuff. Yeah. And also while you're waiting, you can just type easy in the chat. It's kind of funny if you don't know about it. And you know how you can't type stuff twice, but if you type anything and then type easy, it will work. So it's always kind of funny how people just type easy in chat. And so yeah, this is kind of like a tutorial on how to do this. It's pretty easy, pretty simple, but it's so simple. I know it's kind of like I know it's kind of like old because murder mystery is kind of like gonna become more of a thing in online games. But if you want to troll, pretty sure the murder is like right next to me. So I don't want to move. I'm pretty sure that was a murder. I think that was the murder that just walked in front of me. That was, I think, the Explosion 12. So we'll see if he's murder. But if that was the murder, yeah. So if he's the murderer, that'd be really funny. See, I always catch one on camera of the murderer just jumping. He jumped legitimately right in front of me. He's looking for me. The murderer is in my spot. See, is it the Explosion 12? Someone did walk right in front of me. Let's see. It was not the Explosion 12. It was a detective. But he still walked right in front of me. I mean, it wasn't that good. But if he was murdered, he probably would not have seen me. And this is always fun to do in anywhere, at any time. Oh yeah, you can try it at one point. I don't know. Sometimes does work, sometimes doesn't. Most of the time it doesn't, but when it does, that's when it gets super easy. It's kind of just like hucking up a half-court shot. When you make it, it's amazing, but when you miss it, it's not that bad because, well, everyone else died. You weren't the first person to die. When your murderer has this skin, you can also try hiding, and then when innocents do find you, because sometimes innocents do find you, you can just kill them because they're right in front of you. Yeah. It's hard to find a spot on this map. I have no idea why. If you liked the audio, please leave a like. I did. Some of my friends told me that audio is a good way because everyone else can do it. So, easy dubs. So when the murderers are kind of good, oh, there's a really good spot on this map. Also, if you don't know about this map, there is a pouring rain. If I get this map ever again, I'll show you my spot, and then I'll show you the pouring rain. But there is a way to stop from hide from the pouring rain, even though the rain does go through. What's it called? It does go through everything. There are some spots where it does not go through because it just doesn't. So as you can see, you see these dark wool spots. If you hide directly underneath them, the storm doesn't hit you. But if you hide, like let's say over here, the storm would. So if you hide right here, the storm won't hit you, and yeah, you will live. And basically, if there are like 10 seconds left, and there are 2 murderers, and you're the only one left, and a storm's going on, if you're hiding out there, and they're inside, they will not be able to kill you, because they cannot see you. So this is my hiding spot. If a storm pops up, I will show you the glitch, but yeah, this is my hiding spot on this map. It's not that amazing because the brightness of the light does shine up on me, so that's kind of bad. You always want to make sure the brightness lights up, even if it's your kind of wood, the brightness does matter. So yeah, it doesn't look that good, but the brightness of the block would show on the block if it wasn't me, so they probably won't be able to see it. So yeah, let's see what happens here, boys. Just move to the spot. As soon as the storm starts, I'll show you. Oh, way to go. Oh, that's the bird. Run. I'll just show you it now. Right underneath. See? Storm is all around. Every single one. This one. No, not the one. Like dust. But the water does not hurt. See, right here, the water's not running. The water will kill you, so sometimes lightning does strike. That's never happened before, but we'll do one more game. Then I might upload up part 6. It's taking me a while to upload because the bad Wi-Fi, obviously. It takes me almost 6 hours, 7 hours to upload just a 20-minute video. Sorry I don't edit them, I don't really have the time. Well, in summer, I will have the time to maybe edit a few of these to show you some of my best clips. Oh, I'm dead. I am very dead. Well, yeah, we're not gonna talk about that last time. I wish I could cut that out, but I do not have my editing software set up right now. I want to cut that out, like, immediately. See, this map is this is, like, the best map to show you. You can just play a normal game on this map, because there are really no hiding spots to get to. I mean, you can, a fun thing on this map, obviously, you can troll people. I'm pretty sure one player. Let's see, does this work? See, it's just barely overhead. And that guy's just, everyone's watching. Oh, see, told you, laggy Wi-Fi. Yeah, complete lag. I'll just do one more. I'm sorry, I have so much lag right now. Oh, here's the map where someone walked through me. It was a horrible spot, but they walked through my skin and did not kill me. They did kill me later, but the first swing is always the best. So they might kill you later, but just watching them run right past you. I did find another spot on this map, but watching them run right past you is always the best thing to see. Bad lobby, but type easy in chat. Easy. In almost all murder mystery maps there is. Everyone's quitting, no one wants to play. Oh, suck. A little bit of lag here and there. Probably won't see it in the so I'll try and edit this stuff out, but yeah, sometimes it just wow. And I'm stuck in a block. Nice. Epic gamers. Hey, once everyone quits, I'll just be say 100, thumbnail, 80, yeah, it's taking way so long. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That was pretty much a foolproof tutorial on how to do it. Main things, always line up with your kind of block, not close to your kind of block, not different kind of, not like even like exact difference. Like even this probably won't work. It needs to be basically perfect, as you saw. Sometimes it worked, but then once they realized it wasn't exactly perfect, it won't really work. So yeah, I've gotten pretty much 100 wins with this strat in pretty much a lot of games, and I have been the last innocent alive in multiple of those games, so it's not really that hard to do. Once you set it up, you're pretty much fine. So yeah, well, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Like for more, tell me whatever you guys want in the comments. Anything. It can be on Hypixel, another Minecraft server. Um, I have a lot of mobile games on my phone. I have some PlayStation games if you want to say some PlayStation games in the comments. Pretty much anything. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next time.